Welcome. This is the solutions for the IM2 homework. This is week 30. Here we have Monday, February the 24th. Here it asks us to describe, using words, the transformation of the f of x is equal to x squared. Okay, so the new one is going to be your g of x, and your original is your f of x. Okay, your x of x, your original is an x squared, which is a parabola. All right, so what's going to happen? This is very easily because you have to just memorize the core concept. Okay, I'm going to do it two ways. So let me bring up the uh, information here. All right, and then I'm going to pull up Desmos to show it to you afterwards. Okay, so here you go. So the first one is x squared. Then what happens? We minus 3. What does the minus 3 do? Okay, it's to the outside, so it's right here. It's the k. So here I would write for number 1. I would say that it is the k is equal to -3, and what happens when k is equal to -3? The vertex moves up 3 units. Okay, so I would say that would be its correct answer. The k will move up 3 units. All right. Now, if you don't believe me, let me show you it in Desmos, and it's going to probably make more sense. Here's original, right? F of x is equal to x squared. Then what are we going to do? We are going to f of x is going to be equal to x squared minus 3. Oh, you are right. It moves down because it's a minus. So, yep. You see how it goes up here? Down all the way there. Okay. All right. Okay. Again, a couple of things. Remember, when k is negative, it moves it down. So, we want to take a look. Right? So, plus k will move it up, and minus k will move it down. All right? Good, good, good. So, you want to see here, right? If I can do minus k here, and I add that slider, notice if I add it, sorry, it's add k. So notice if I add k, it goes up, but if it goes down, right, it's a minus k. Good? All right. So that works. Good. 2. What happens here if I put the minus 1 next to it? That is the h. So the 2 is when the h is going to be equal to what? It's the opposite, right? So it's 1. Okay? So the vertex will move what? Will move 1 to the right. Okay? Don't believe me? Let's put it in Desmos. So, right? The original was x squared. The new one is x minus 1, close the parentheses, to the power square root. So notice it is moved to the right one. Good? Moves to the right one. Okay. Next one, plus 6 minus 2. All right. So we already have these. Okay. So we can write 3 right here. And I know that the k is going to be equal to what? 6. The h is going to be equal, oh, no, sorry, the k is minus 2. The h is going to be 6. Oh, nope, it's going to be minus 6 because, again, when we write the h, it has to be the opposite. So the vertex moves 2. Right, it's negative, so it's going to be down 2 because, again, do you see the negative? So it's going to be down 2. And this is positive 1, so that's to the right. So this is negative 6. See, that's negative 6. So it's going to be to the left 6. Again, because it's negative here. Goes to the left. Right? This one was a positive 1. Right, that in blue. That's why it's 1. And it went to the right. Okay? 4. Your H was what? There's no H here. So the K was 0, and the H is also 0, so the vertex doesn't move. But there is a K, there is a is equal, there is and A is equal to -2. What does the A equals to -2 does? First of all, the negative flips, right? Flips the parabola, and then the 2, if it's bigger than 1, what happens to it? It shrinks or stretches. It gets, the 2 makes it wider or narrower. Let me see. 2 makes it bigger, so it makes it narrower. Let's see if I'm right. So let's put in decimals. Here's our original. The new one is going to be in purple. Looks like it is going to be the same thing, but this time we're going to parentheses. And what we're going to do, we are going to have a negative. Do you see how it flips? The negative flips it. Then the 2 here is going to what? What happens once we introduce the 2? It what? It what? Narrows. So it makes it narrower. So I was right. It does make it narrower. Okay. So there you go. Those are your answers. So for 5, 6, 7, and 8, right, it asks us to match these to this original function. So, right, what we did here is the minus h minus 1. So the h here is going to be equal to minus 1. That means if, no, the h here is 1. I'm sorry. The h here is 1 because when we write it, it's the opposite. H1. H is equal to 1. That means the vertex moves 1 to the right. And which one is that one when it moves to the right? Oh, so which makes it C. Okay. All right. Let's see how it moves it to the right. From here to here, moves it to the right. This one, this is K is equal to 1. That means the vertex. Did I spell vertex wrong? Yep. The vertex moves 1 up. So which one moves 1 up? Which one looks like one? It looks like D. Okay, D looks like it moved 1 up. Okay. Here, this is when K is equal, this is when H is equal to 1, and K is also 1, and K is also equal to 1. Here, the vertex moves up 1 and right 1. So, up 1, right 1. So, up 1, right 1. So, that would be A. Okay, right here, up 1 across 1. And lastly, this one is when H is equal to what? -1. And K is also equal to -1. Here, the vertex moves down 1 and left 1. So which one's down 1, left 1? Yep, that would be B. You see that? It went down, left, then it went down. Alright, so there you go. Those are all your solutions for Monday.